figured that I would do a little day in my life today because it's a pretty typical day. I have a few errands to run, but it's also maybe a little busier than like yesterday where I did nothing. So I figured today would be a good day to show you guys a day in my life. So usually I go to the gym around 1 o'clock-ish or like maybe a little later in the afternoon, but I have a lot of things to do today and today's my last day back in Miami before I head back to my hometown for a week, and I want to spend some more time with Revi, so I'm gonna work from the house today, run some errands, and then work from the house today. So I just want to knock everything out in the morning so that I can spend the rest of the day at home working and being with Revi. So we're headed to the gym now. So something I've actually been starting to do is putting oil, like it's this oil concoction I got off of Etsy, into my hair. So it sits in my hair while I work out. It smells like peppermint and rosemary oil, so it also makes me smell good. It does make my hair oily, but you're at the gym, so no one's really paying attention if you look good or not. And it has really helped my hair grow. Like all of these little baby pieces are starting to grow in, and I'm noticing my hair is a lot healthier and definitely a lot shinier. So I let this sit in my hair while I work out, and then I go sit in the sauna for like 20 to 30 minutes, shower at the gym, and I'm doing two things at once, working out and letting my hair oil sit in. Okay, bye, love you.
Love you too.
Sorry, it's a bit loud. I just finished in the gym. I shower there and sit in the sauna for about 20 to 30 minutes. And while I'm in the sauna, I like to listen to a loving kindness meditation. I'm still trying to find a good one. I've only started doing it for the past 3 or 4 days, but I'll link the two that I've been listening to below in the description so you guys can check them out for yourselves. I enjoy sitting in the sauna. It's just like, kind of gives me a few minutes to myself, and I get to spend the time sending loving thoughts to the people in my life. And so I do that, and then I shower, and I like to get dressed. I put on a cute little outfit, and now I'm headed back to my apartment to pick some things up and run some errands. My hair up because it is so hot outside, and I was going to walk to the design district, but it is just too hot outside, and I started sweating just walking home from the gym. So headed to the design district. Gotta remember the thing that I have to bring that I'm taking to the design district, and let's go. Okay, so what I had to do, I just had to exchange a swimsuit. This very nice person who I met from Miami Swimming gifted me a swimsuit, but it was too big, so I had to exchange it for a smaller one. Now I'm headed to Sephora to go get, I think I want to get kind of like a darker lip liner, so I'm gonna go get one of those. Okay, I ended up getting the Pillow Talk in number 2 intensity. She tried I showed her the one that I usually use for a lip liner, and she had it on her hand, and then she scribbled a bunch on her hand, and I was like, oh, I like that one. She's like, oh, that's Pillow Talk. And I've always heard Pillow Talk is like the best lip liner, and so I think it's funny that that's the one that I chose. So I also got a Tower 28 lip gloss because I've tried it on my hand and it made my hand so shiny, like even after I rubbed it all off. So I got that, and now I'm waiting on my Uber to take me back over to my house. All right, this is the combo. I love it. I've never been like a big lipstick person, but I've been wanting to like refine my look without it being really super complicated. So it's the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Shade 2 and the Tower 28 Lip Gloss in Coconut. And then now I put some clothes on the drying rack this morning and they feel kind of dry, but I'm gonna leave them out for a little bit more. But I put the darks on last night and those are all dry, so I'm gonna start putting those away and then probably start sectioning off clothes to start packing for Revi's trip to London and my trip to go back to our hometown. Okay, also really quickly, I wanted to talk about why I started hang drying our clothes rather than putting them in the dryer. I found that it makes me be so much more intentional with the things that I own, and it's made me stop impulse buying. There's a few other things that I've done to stop impulse buying, but this is definitely a significant factor because as I'm laying the clothes out, like I have to lay them out so that there's no like wrinkles. Like I can't just like shove them on there and expect them to dry well. So I like have to lay them out, and I'm like spending time with like each piece of clothing. It's been such like a pleasure taking better care of our clothes and treasuring them and treating them much better than they would be treated than just like throwing them in the dryer and like taking them out of the dryer. So that's my spiel. We just got back from the pool and Revi and I talked about some homework that I have to do. So the first thing is to find some new furniture for our foyer. But then I am going to find a book that he wants me to read, The 100 Million Offer by Hermosi. And then, so I'm gonna read that, I have to get that one. But right now I'm just gonna do some housework and work and stuff. Last minute, we decided to go see the new Elvis movie as a final date night before I leave tomorrow. So we are off to go to the movies to go see Elvis. Okay, we just got here and we're the only people in the entire theater.
Colonel Tom Parker was a liar.
Okay, what was the movie verdict?
I really liked the movie.
And what did you think of like Elvis and the whole story and everything?
I thought it was really interesting. I think it's really similar, all of these like artists, at least back in the day when they had management, they didn't know anything about business. It seems like a lot of times, like NWA, somebody would take advantage of them and like take all of their profits and keep them working over and over and over again.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad, honestly.
Yeah, it was kind of a totally different, like, yeah, everything just opened up in every single area of life.
Yeah, I think like now people are just more educated. Like there's enough stuff online and you can learn things. And honestly, I think you learn from like people like that, like not necessarily mistakes, but it's like he had nothing to learn from.
Right.
But now artists can learn from him and from other situations.
Yeah. Well, okay, we both liked the movie, and then we both did our little research after the movie. Actually, I did a lot of research before the movie because I've been wanting to see it for a long time. now we're headed home and we're just gonna get a little bit more work done. I have to pack still, and then we're off to bed. All right, it's the next day, but I realized I didn't really officially log off from yesterday, so we have all of our stuff packed. I'm headed out in about 8 minutes to go back home, and then Revi leaves for London tomorrow. But yeah, that was just kind of a quick day in my life, super leisurely. Usually get more work done, but I just had to start packing and sorting a few things, but this is it. I hope you guys have an incredible day, and I'll see you guys soon.